Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Am I wrong for finding it unfair that my dad told me that I had to pay rent or move out at 18 but didn't tell my brothers the same thing at 18? I made this account because I think my dad is being unfair despite everyone I asked telling me he's not. I talked to my family about it for support and they were unsupportive and actually called me ungrateful. I turned 18 April 21st and my dad told me that he wants me to start paying rent after I turn 18 or I'll have to move out. This made me upset because both of my brothers weren't forced to move out or had to pay rent when they turned 18. This person is obviously the least favorite child. That's upsetting. My oldest brother, who's 25, only moved out 2 years ago, and my other brother, 22, still lives with us. I told him this and he told me that he knows and he made a mistake when raising them and he wasn't going to make the same one with me. I asked my dad if he was saying this to my brother and he told me that he wasn't because he was unemployed and if he were to kick him out, he'll be homeless. I asked my dad why he cares about him not being homeless, but is ready to make me homeless. He told me that he'll help me find an apartment and will co-sign the lease if I choose to move out. I asked my dad why he wouldn't just do this for my brother instead, but he told me that he doesn't trust him, which just pissed me off more. I feel like I'm getting punished for being well behaved. I explained this to my dad and told him that if he would have parented better, he wouldn't have to force all his regrets on me. My dad got upset with me and told me that I was being unfair and that I know how hard he tried to raise all of us and I can't fault him for everything when he tried his best. I tried to call my family to try and have them convince my dad that he was being the one unfair, but they told me that I should be grateful my dad cares about me and that they agree with him. They told me his only fault is letting my brothers stay as long as they did and they are glad he wasn't gonna enable me. I did nothing wrong. I genuinely feel like I'm getting punished for my brother's actions and I don't find that fair at all. That's honestly not fair. I mean, I know the dad has good intentions, but that's not fair. I don't freaking get parents who kick the kids out once they turn 18. Bro, it's just been 1 day since they're a legal adult and you act like they're an adult their whole lives. Really? I feel like a lot of people forget that. They feel like when you turn 18, you've been an adult your whole life. No, it's only been 1 day. Honestly, if this was me, I'd just be petty enough. I'd just move out and just be like, okay, co-sign the lease, I'll move out and I'll never see you again, bye. If your parents kick you out at 18, they don't care about you. I'm sorry. No matter what they say, we're just doing good for you. We just want you to be independent. So you're gonna kick them out when they're not ready? My ex-husband is insisting I change my last name back to my maiden name because his new fiancée feels it would be awkward for her and I to have the same last name. Am I wrong for refusing to change it? My ex-husband has been dating this woman for 3 years. For context, she's 24 years old. My ex and I were married 12 years and have been divorced for 5 years. We have 3 kids together who are now teenagers. My ex and I got divorced because we were young when we met and got married and we grew apart as people. It was a mutual decision and we agreed our kids came first and have always co-parented very well. This has been the case up until last year when his girlfriend moved in with him. Previously, we would do holidays and kids' birthdays together. Now when she is present, they won't even sit near me at our kids' sporting events. I have always been nice to this woman, despite my kids expressing they do not like her and they feel that dad acts differently when she's around. My ex told me early on she wasn't a fan of me and felt I intimidated her. When I asked him for examples of how I intimidated her, he said it's my face, that I have a resting bitch face and it makes her uncomfortable. I thought we were taught to not judge a book by its cover. I mean, we obviously know that's an excuse. Come on now. 24 years old and you're intimidated by someone's face? Oh, what are you? 6 years old? My ex and her got engaged over Christmas and my kids were less than thrilled. My daughter especially. She feels her dad made a major life decision without even talking to them about it first. My ex called me yesterday saying he was giving me a heads up that I have a year to change my last name back to my maiden name as his fiancée is expressing her distaste and concern for her and I to have the same last name when they get married. I told him we agreed in our divorce that I could keep his last name until I felt the need to change it. And that is what is listed in our paperwork. I also told him I don't want to have a different last name than our kids. He said I'm being unreasonable and refusing to see how this would make his fiancée uncomfortable. I told him I can't see it from her side because I'm a grown-up and not an immature child she is. He told me I could ask anyone about the situation and everyone would agree with her. I don't. What? The audacity. Seriously, they've been married for so long, right? So she's had that last name for like, what, the past 15 years? You know, like, I agree with this person. Yeah, I want to share the same last name as my kids too. So I'm not changing it. You can be mad all you want. You can be mad your entire life. Or if he makes me change it, then the kids are also following my maiden last name. Am I wrong for calling my sister a jealous hag because she got judgy over my husband making me an Easter basket? Oh, my husband and I do Easter baskets for one another, and this year he gave me mine early since I'll be gone. In the basket was the usual dark chocolate bunny, Starburst jelly beans, and then some Swifty stuff from Etsy, a fidget toy, and really surprisingly, he got me 3 bottles of perfumes that were on my wish list. I was shocked because that was a big spend. I was over the moon and took a picture and I posted it to Insta stories. The next day, my sister came over. I left my basket on the table and she poked over it and took some jelly beans and then made a comment asking me if my husband had stepped out on me or something and was trying to make it up to me. I was like, no, of course not. Why would she say that? She asked why he'd go all out like this then, and how it must be nice to have all the extra money to spend when everyone around us is struggling. Oh, it must be nice to have such a picture-perfect marriage. Whoa, honestly, I'd be like, sounds like someone's jealous. I was really taken aback and asked her what her issue is. She was like, most women I know can't even get their husbands to feel like Christmas stocking for them, and you're out here bragging on yours and shoving it in everyone's faces. She said she was lucky if she got a card for her birthday. Yeah, so like, how's that my problem? Like, your husband's trash? Not my problem. Huh? What? She is literally like, because everyone's struggling, you have to struggle too. Everyone's sad, that means you have to be sad too. I told her to stop blaming me because she chose to marry a thoughtless man, that she had the choice to marry someone who did nice things for her, and she chose to marry a man who doesn't help around the house, buy her flowers, etc., and not to be a pissy and jealous hag because she chose to settle for less. This set her off and she started arguing with me more, telling me that I'm effed up for calling her a jealous hag when there's nothing to be jealous of. More like embarrassed that it's 2024 and I'm acting like life is a rom-com. That the fact that I even listened to Taylor Swift is proof that I need to grow up. I told her to just get out and double down on her being a pissy, jealous hag. Yo, this sister has issues. It's 2024, stop acting like you're happy. Hello? What? It's 2024, stop being romantic. It's 2024, it's the era of men being thoughtless. Is that what she's trying to say? What the hell? Now that I'm on the other side of the country for work, I feel like maybe I was over the top in calling her a jealous hag. You're just jealous is the most annoying comeback in the world, and I use it on my own sister. She also typically texts me throughout her day and she hasn't sent me anything since, which means she's definitely still pissed. I wouldn't even care. Like, if my sister was talking to me like that, talking about my husband like that, accusing my husband of cheating on me, like, honestly, piss off. Like, don't even talk to me. That's actually funny though, because like an Easter basket isn't even something someone should be jealous over. It's like the bare minimum. You know, like couples making an Easter basket for each other, that's like a normal thing. But like the sister's like, you must be happy. You got an Easter basket. Hello, you got issues. But seriously though, these kind of people exist everywhere. Like, you're happy about something. It doesn't even have to be about your partner. If you're happy about something, they'll have something to say. Like, I don't know, like what is wrong with them? Are they just that unhappy with their life? They don't want other people to be happy as well. This is just such odd behavior because when I'm unhappy and I see someone happy, I get a bit happier. When someone is so happy about the little things, it makes me a bit happier because I'm like, oh, they could be happy about that. I should stop feeling sad. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.